using this data that's sitting in my lakehouse, we are going to use SynapseML and the Fabric's built-in endpoint to add a column for product category spaces.
So you can see right here in the notebook, you can open up one of your lakehouses from your workspace. You can link to any of those shortcutted data or anything like that. And then it has a feature where you can just click on the table and drag it onto a cell, and it'll write that Python code for you of how to load that data into a data frame.
So all the information is already in the table.
Right.
So here you see our table with data that's far from perfect. Like our product specification column, for example. Now we've loaded the data into our data frame, and we can see the columns, schema, and some of the types to get a better sense of our data. Here you can see we are preparing for this call to Azure OpenAI. At the top, you can see we are opening an Azure OpenAI chat session, and I can find the model I want to use, which in this case is ChatGPT 3.5 Turbo. And then I also want to instantiate a variable with my prompt. We've provided it with simple instructions. Determine the product category using all the information in the data set.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Schneider, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Platini. Platini going full tilt down the left. And that was very necessary. Threads one in. And the pass is intercepted. And there's green grass ahead of him. In with a header! Goal! Mexico! And it's Mexico who take the lead.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rummenigge. That is great defending, so alert. Thuram getting this one clear. Maldini makes the interception. Quarter of an hour played. He's gone forward. And the counter is on. Oh, no joy this time. Marley trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the...
Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's through here. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Mexico clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Vieira. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hullet. Shot a goal! Schneider attempts a clearance. That's an excellent interception. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Makaleli. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. And he was alert to it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Makaleli. Some resolute defending there. That has been cut short. Platini. Mexico have got it back and they'll have another go. Makaleli. Makaleli cuts out the pass. Gullit might just make this. Kimmich. Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Schneider. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. And again! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's onto this. And that's not going to reach. Mbappe. And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's in a great position. Taken back almost at once. David Villa. Mbappe, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schneider, Makaleli, Rijkaard cuts it out. And it's Schneider. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well timed, excellent interception. And that interception was most necessary.
Mbappe!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Mexico showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Vieira. Passes short and sharp. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's a superb pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted... There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth... Great hit! That's going to go a long way. David Villa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's a look and plays it forward.
Mexico may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Makaleli for Nesta. That is good alertness. Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. Little pass back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Maldini floated up and over.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Ruben Diaz does well to get it back. Five minutes left on the clock. Kimmich.
Mexico need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Pull it. This might... Has a goal! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
All square again into the... Big chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? And that's that. Mexico illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Peace. Sorry. I've been getting one meeting now. I need to quit. I'll rejoin later. I don't know. It's now 3:30. Damn it. Yeah, hey, how you feel? Hello?
I saw those.
Hey, Abdus, how you doing?
Good thing for you.
Yeah, awesome, man.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Mali, Mexique.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.